So,
Just arrived.
we've been in Baku for like an hour now.
We're in front of a McDonald's.
Yeah, we're not eating McDonald's, though. We're eating kebab. But it is 3 in the morning, so that's the only reason why.
But there are people walking in the center.
Yeah, there's still a child running around. So what did we learn so far? The currency is the manat. It's like 2 manat to €1, basically. Hello, salam. Do you remember what thank you is?
No, thank you. I don't know it.
Chogosa. I don't know, that sounds Korean. We'll find out for you in the next part of this video. And there's loads of cats here as well, little ones.
Kittens.
You cats are picky. Yeah, so we got into this guest house late last night.
Seeing the Colosseum in these curtains makes me feel home.
I know.
We just came from Rome.
Yes, but the curtains are nonsensical. You have New York, Roma, Paris, London, Sydney, Italy.
And Italy. The only country.
Yeah. I love these like kitsch purchases that guest houses make. Okay, we vetoed KFC and we're going for our first Azerbaijani lunch.
Underground.
First impressions of the food.
It's very healthy.
Yeah, it's surprisingly really healthy. I think I thought it wouldn't be, but obviously there's unhealthy options if you want.
We recommend the Snickers.
Pilaf was delicious. There were a lot of fruits inside. There was a chestnut. What else? Maybe figs? No, what was it? A peach?
Yeah,
Dried peach.
dried peach, maybe nuts. They use a lot of a variety of herbs as well. Parsley, they like their
Yeah.
mints also. But overall, like very well balanced. Okay, we're a bit lazy today, so we're using ChatGPT to plan our itinerary. You should
Yes.
try it actually, but first read our blog.
And ChatGPT suggested us to start in this fountain. And it's not so special.
Yeah,
It's a bit tacky and
I think the fountain doesn't even work
Rain.
actually. We happen to come during Formula One. I think it's gonna be actually at the end of when we stay. So yeah, there's always fucking fences everywhere, so like pedestrians can't get around. It's all about the cars here. Okay, so say the word that we just learned in Azerbaijan.
so good.
Sagu. So good.
It's thank you and bye.
Yeah.
We are not sure we are pronouncing it correctly.
We had made it to the Caspian Sea. Azerbaijan, alongside Russia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, and Iran, border the sea, which is actually a massive salty lake with 3.5 times the amount of water than all the Great Lakes in North America combined.
Fabio, where are we? We are in the mini Venice, another little Venice in the world.
You feel like you're at home.
Slightly.
The cool thing is a gondola tour here can cost as low as 5 manat, that's like €2.50. Whereas in
Yeah.
Venice, how much is
If you
it?
share the gondola with someone. In Venice is $100 or euro.
Yeah.
It's a bit different.
I mean, it's a bit different in every possible way, shape, and form. I'm not sure if this is Venice.
We are going to the
Carpet Museum.
We didn't know there are so many. I never thought about the fact there are so many type of carpets.
Yes.
So many different patterns with a different name. We missed half of the floor.
Oh yeah, okay, let's go back. Yeah, carpets in Azerbaijan have been around since ancient times. They say the Bronze Age.
This one is called sumac and is the most complex, as you can see.
Venice.
Venice.
We're here. Yeah, we're at the Venezia restaurant in honor of Fabio. And we are drinking here our chai. Yeah, having our baklava. This is our first time having Azerbaijani baklava. So let's see how it is. Fun fact, the Azerbaijani baklava, it's shaped in the shape of a rhombus or a diamond, and when you put it together, you create the Star of Azerbaijan, which is like the national emblem of Azerbaijan. We were nearing sundown on the first day, so it was time to get up to the iconic flame towers. Azerbaijan is known as the land of fire, mostly thanks to its natural gas reserves, some of which have been burning for thousands of years. And its history with fire worshipping, a massive part of Zoroastrian religion, which used to be prominent here.
So we were supposed to take the funicular, but we changed our minds because there's not enough space there.
And it takes like 15 minutes to go up and down, so we're impatient and we're walking. And apparently it's just like a kilometer, so
Yeah,
uphill.
uphill.
We'll survive. We got this.
So this is the memorial and cemetery for those killed by the Russian army in what is called Black January.
Oh my god, we made it for the light show.
Yeah, which starts at 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Yes, okay.
So we made it.
Let's show you. It was certainly impressive, but I couldn't help but worry about the cost of keeping those lights on for several hours each night. Anyway, on to the next day.
Okay, intimate bathroom moment, but bathrooms in Azerbaijan have this. This is the bum gun. It's not for drinking, but it's for spraying your butt, like that. It's a very strong spray, but it makes it super clean. And I truly, firmly believe that if all the world used bum guns, it would be a better place. Little morning run, and we'll give you some sights. Here's a weird cactus garden.
Running the seaside. Yeah. So weird, we're in the middle of these three massive buildings and there's like no one around. All right, anyway, let's run back. My God, we're sweaty. My God, this is like a mall out of China. I imagine that aquarium worked at some point. Now there's no fish. We were saying that it's amazing how countries that had like a very communistic past, when they become capitalist, when the communism falls, sometimes they just take capitalism to an extreme, and this is like one of those examples. Azerbaijan. They have a freaking go-kart track. A go-kart track.
That's a Russian ice cream.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, you have like totally Western brands here, like TGI Fridays, and then there's just like tons of Russian products too. We're at the beach and our taxi driver gave us this amazing towel from his Prius. We're doing things on the port today. There's plenty of beach resorts across this Caspian Sea area, but we decided to go with the local experience. And probably we'll only stay like an hour, but that's okay. Probably we should have gone to the resort because we would have stayed longer, because this isn't so pretty, but...
Even on the beach, there's always the smell of oil, which I kind of like it because it's different.
Yeah, we're an oil country for sure. It's just this petroleum smell everywhere. And I just tasted the water, not by accident. I actually wanted to try it. It is salty, but not as salty as the sea. So I think it's like a different salinity level, a lower one.
Che cresce piano piano, stringimi forte e stammi più vicino. We are in karaoke.
50 manat, that's like 25 euro. We get this whole room. It's 50 manat minimum, so 25 euro minimum. We just have to buy that amount in drinks and food, which should be pretty easy. And we have this room for as long as we want. So let's do it. There's a bathroom. Thank you so much. My protector. I love in Baku, they just have these random statues everywhere, and you'll come across something, you'll see it in the corner of your eye, and you're like, oh my god, a person. And it's just like a statue hanging out. Of course, the scariest shop front ever. Gucci, what are you doing? Poor babies. Alright, today we're exploring
The old city,
the old city.
the maze, the intricate maze.
The old city of Baku is the oldest part of Azerbaijan's capital, dating back to between the 7th and 12th centuries. Nestled against the Caspian Sea, this historic area was once a self-sufficient community with fortified walls and key landmarks like the palace and Maiden Tower. Over time, the city outgrew its walls, and European-style buildings began to appear around it, especially during the oil boom. The old city has been shaped by invasions, different religions, and architectural styles, leaving behind a rich tapestry of history.
This was a tomb, but it stayed unfinished, so it's not clear the final function of it or the final structure.
We started at the palace of the Shirvanshahs, who were the rulers of Shirvan, a historical region in the eastern Caucasus. It's really interesting how you can see like this kind of ancient remnants, and then in the background there's just this modern influx of development.
Like about this palace that we are the only one here. We're the only tourists, more or less.
They love a good squatty potty. There's no shortage of kittens in this country, that's for sure.
So this is the museum of miniature books.
It's the Miniature Book Museum, or Minature Qutab Musei. But basically this woman collected, she went to 90 different countries, and she collected all of these books, and she established this museum in 2002. She has the smallest book, allegedly.
And we are going to show you the smallest book
Yeah, you won't be able to see
in
it,
the
but
world. This is the old hammam.
we don't know much more than that.
No. So of course we ordered liver again, pate, which I like it, but I mean it's a lot and it's strong, and Ryan doesn't help me. So we found someone who's helping us because we don't like to waste food, as you know.
This is around the world. ATC. Around the world. I think Russian. I think you're right. I think it's the Russian version. Okay, I would say this is like an omelet with a bunch of greens, parsley as well, and then on top you have this kind of tortilla shell that encases it and you crack into it, and then I guess these are little like dried pomegranate seeds. And then you can put yogurt on the side as well. It's kind of kitsch, but I kind of love it.
That's much better now.
Yeah. Every restaurant that you pass, there's always someone, especially on the weekends, who's just like, come in, and first speaks to us in Russian and then we'll switch to English. And additionally, there's a live band at every single restaurant as well, and they're really, really loud. So
Yeah, not every single restaurant. Let's say some are too loud for us.
maybe we're just old. Anyway, we're back on the Boulevard promenade next to the water, next to the Caspian Sea, and it's really good vibes. There's so many people walking around now. I understand, I guess during the day they stay inside, people, because it's too hot. And then it was our last full day in Baku, and we decided to stroll over to parts of the city not as frequented by tourists.
This mosque seems almost abandoned, but I guess it's because of the sandstorm.
We have the tendency to never get into mosques.
And we have been
refuse.
Yeah, I think it's
Because
always
I'm
our
wearing
outfits.
shorts.
Yeah.
So- Try the Qutab.
Cutab. It's got, I guess it's parsley, sumac, and some kind of cheese inside of it. Sumac is the red.
Very fast. I wanted to.
I get it. I get it. Sorry. This neighborhood gives off a very authentic vibe, so Old Town is too touristy for you. You have this one. Okay, so yeah, this restaurant's really good. We just got this Azerbaijani Khingal, it's called, which I think that it's like khinkali, Georgian style, but this is the Azerbaijani style, and it's actually flat versus made into dumplings, and it comes with the yogurt.
This is never ending.
Okay, it's our first metro ride. Are you excited? The metro is really cool. As always with post-Soviet countries, the metros are beautiful and taken care of.
Especially the sounds to announce the stop.
Yeah.
Like this melody
Yeah.
that if you're asleep, you will miss your stop for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a lullaby, a good night lullaby.
Yeah, and it's definitely one of the longest durations between stops we've ever experienced. We hopped over to Zaha Hadid's creation, the Heydar Aliyev Center. Why is Heydar Aliyev so famous? He was the leader of Soviet Azerbaijan, and when the Soviet Union fell, he took over as leader during an unstable time. He's noted for reforming oil in the country and helping to strengthen the country's security. But before he died, he passed his title to his son, so the authoritarian system is still very much in place in the country. You'll see a lot of buildings named after him all across the country. So yeah, what's your interpretation on it?
That is very feminine, it's very rounded,
Like curvaceous.
very curvilicious.
Kapılar bağlanır. Növbəti stansiya İçerişehər.
Where are we going now?
We are going to the hammam.
Hammam time. It's boys' day at the hammam. Funny thing is they have boys' day just for men 5 days a week, just for women 2 days a week. Is that misogynistic? Yeah, so Baku, what did you think?
I think it was cool. It has a lot of history and also a modern city. The people are very modern and yeah, I would say quite friendly, and yeah, the food is good and we can do many excursions, day trips from Baku. Highlights and downlights of Baku, what do you think?
I think just like the random experiences, like every day it was like, oh, let's go to this hammam, or this super futuristic mall has a movie in English, so let's go watch that. And then we were in like the VIP section. And then another day we were like, doing a tour and we were at the mud volcanoes. So it was just like, yeah, a lot of random spontaneous stuff that I liked.
Yeah, low lights, the traffic. And yeah, in general the taxi driver, and sometimes it's hard to get a change from the money. And a not low light is the smell of oil from
Low
the
light for me.
Boulevard. No low light, I really like it. Is it a low light for you?
I just don't like it that much.
Makes me feel like in a different place.
Makes
I'm
me
close
feel
to
my
the Caspian
lungs.
Sea, I'm in the gas countries, and it's cool.
Yeah, I guess it's like a nice throwback to like an industrial age or something like that. Anyway, I think that in the week that we were here, we found our place here, and Sagol, Sagi
means
Sagol
thank
is
you and bye.
thank you and goodbye and much
And,
love and probably a million other things.